Finding happiness in Jesus, not in drugs. Hey there, welcome friends. Today we're going to talk about something super important, finding real happiness. You've probably heard people say things like, do what makes you happy, or live your best life. But have you ever wondered where true happiness really comes from? Some people look for it in all the wrong places, like recreational drugs. But there's a better way, one that leads to real joy and peace. And that way is Jesus. Chasing happiness in the wrong places. Life can be tough, and sometimes we just want to escape. Many people, especially young folks, try to find happiness in things that seem fun for a while, like using drugs. It might look exciting at first. Maybe you've heard people say that drugs make you feel good or relaxed, but that feeling doesn't last. Drugs can make you feel worse over time, trapping you in a cycle of sadness, confusion, and emptiness. What do drugs really do? Drugs don't solve your problems. They only make them worse. Sure, they might make you forget your problems for a little while, but after the effects wear off, the problems are still there, and sometimes they're even bigger. Your body and mind can get hurt, and drugs can even change the way you think and feel. Many people who use drugs end up feeling even more lost than they did before. Jesus, the source of true happiness. But here's the good news. You don't have to chase happiness in drugs or anything else that harms you. Jesus offers a better way. In the Bible, Jesus tells us, I am the way, the truth, and the life. What does that mean? It means that through Him, you can find the real joy, peace, and love your heart is looking for. Jesus doesn't promise that life will always be easy, but He does promise to walk with you through every challenge. He can fill the emptiness in your heart with His love, and you won't need to turn to drugs or other things to feel happy. Jesus offers joy that lasts, joy that doesn't fade away when the party ends or when things get hard. What does it mean to find happiness in Jesus? So, what does it really mean to find happiness in Jesus? It's about trusting Him with your life, knowing that He has a plan for you, and realizing that He loves you more than you can imagine. When you spend time with Jesus, through prayer, reading the Bible, and connecting with other people who follow Him, you start to feel a kind of peace and joy that the world can't offer. It's not based on temporary feelings. It's based on knowing that Jesus is always with you, no matter what. Why Jesus is better than drugs. Let's think about it for a moment. Drugs might make you feel good for a few hours, but that feeling doesn't last. Jesus, on the other hand, gives you a joy that lasts forever. Drugs can leave you feeling empty, but Jesus fills you with purpose and love. Drugs can hurt your body and mind, but Jesus heals you and makes you whole. How to choose Jesus over drugs. If you're feeling lost, stressed, or sad, and you're tempted to try drugs to make it all go away, stop and think for a moment. Jesus is waiting for you with open arms, ready to help you through whatever you're going through. Instead of turning to something that will hurt you, turn to Jesus, who can give you real peace. Here are a few steps you can take to find your happiness in Jesus. 1. Pray. Tell Jesus how you're feeling. He listens, and He cares about every single thing that's on your heart. 2. Read the Bible. God's Word is full of wisdom, encouragement, and promises that will help you through tough times. 3. Talk to someone you trust. Surround yourself with people who love Jesus and can encourage you to make the right choices. 4. Stay away from bad influences. If you have friends or people around you who are using drugs, it's okay to step away. Your health and happiness matter more. Jesus gives freedom, not chains. Drugs promise freedom, but they only give chains. Jesus promises freedom, and He delivers it. When you follow Jesus, you are free from the need to chase after empty pleasures. You don't need to numb your pain because Jesus heals it. You don't need to feel alone because Jesus is always by your side. Final thought. Friends, don't fall for the lie that drugs will make you happy. They won't. True happiness is found in Jesus. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Trust in Him, and you'll discover a joy that can never be taken away. Thanks for joining me today. Remember, happiness doesn't come from the things that the world tells us to chase. It comes from Jesus. He loves you. He has a plan for you, and He is ready to fill your life with joy. Take care and stay strong in choosing Jesus every day. This episode is designed to engage youth with a message that contrasts the temporary highs of drugs with the lasting joy found in Jesus. It encourages them to choose faith, love, and healing over harmful substances.